Imagine we invented a time machine and traveled back several decades with the intention of altering the past. This scenario immediately brings up the well-known grandfather paradox. If you were to go back in time and prevent your grandfather from meeting your grandmother, how would you have been born in the first place to travel back in time? This paradox highlights the inconsistency in the notion of altering a single, linear timeline. Now, consider the idea of branching timelines, where an alternate timeline is created as a result of changes in the past. While this might seem to resolve the paradox, it introduces another significant issue: the conservation of energy. According to the law of conservation of energy, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only change form. The total amount of energy in the universe remains constant. If a new timeline were to branch off from the original, the energy that constitutes this new timeline would have to come from somewhere. If it were to be borrowed from the original timeline, this would imply a reduction in energy in the original timeline, violating the conservation of energy. The creation of a new timeline would therefore require an impossible redistribution of energy, making such an event physically implausible. Furthermore, if we consider the timeline as a closed loop, where events are self-consistent, it still does not allow for branching. In a closed causal loop, causes and effects are intertwined in such a way that the cause must precede the effect, which cannot arise from a future that has been altered. The events that occur must be consistent with the timeline's history, making alternate branches infeasible. However, the concept of different realities or dimensions, as proposed by string theory, might provide a more logical framework for discussing alternate possibilities. String theory suggests that our universe could have up to 11 dimensions, beyond the familiar 3 spatial dimensions and 1 time dimension. These extra dimensions might host alternate realities, but they are not branched timelines. Rather, they are distinct, coexisting dimensions that have existed since the dawn of time. The energy within these dimensions, including the dark energy and dark matter we observe, could be a reflection or interaction with these other dimensions. However, crossing between these dimensions is currently beyond our comprehension and likely impossible for matter as we know it, as it would violate the physical parameters of our universe. Energy, on the other hand, might have different properties, making theoretical discussions of such interactions interesting, though purely speculative at this point. In conclusion, while the idea of branching timelines is a captivating narrative tool, it conflicts with fundamental physical laws. Instead, alternate dimensions, as theorized in modern physics, offer a more plausible, though still largely theoretical, framework for considering the existence of parallel realities. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon again in the next video another day. Until then, take care and good night.